I'm going to ask you all to guess when this quote is from. The young boys of today think of nothing but themselves. They have no reverence for parents or old age. They are impatient of all restraint. And as for the girls, they are forward, immodest, and unladylike in speech, behavior, and dress. Any guesses? Last 10 years? 100 years?
Yeah.
Sounds older than that?
Sound for the Gen Z.
Okay, we've got Gen Z. Anyone else?
Sounds like maybe in the future.
Gen X.
Pre-boomers.
Okay. That is from 1,000 years ago by a preacher named Peter the Hermit. Here's another one, and I won't make you guess this one. This is from 2,500 years ago. For this invention will produce forgetfulness in the minds of those who learn to use it, because they will not practice their memory. Their trust in it, produced by external characters which are no part of themselves, will discourage the use of their own memory within them. You have invented an elixir, not of memory, but of reminding, and you offer your pupils the appearance of wisdom, not true wisdom. For they will read many things without instruction, and will therefore seem to know many things when they are for the most part ignorant. 2,500 years ago.
What was the invention?
Good question. The invention was writing.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's so insulting, right?
Our earth is degenerate in these latter days. Bribery and corruption are common. Children no longer obey their parents. And it goes on in that fashion. That's a Sumerian proverb from 5,000 years ago. So I bring these questions and these quotes up to illustrate the point that the anxieties about new technologies are nothing new. This is just an example of natural mimetic evolution in which the fittest memes survive. But I do agree with the Luddites of today that there is something different about what we now call artificial intelligence. We haven't reached AGI yet. Perhaps we will in the next few days. We will see. But for the first time in history, the selector of the survivability of these memes is not cruel, dumb Mother Nature, whose only tool is death. It is us, humans. And for all our faults, we can all agree on one thing, that an earth in which we all flourish is better than one in which we don't. So it's my contention that we are, number one, better at deciding what is good not only for ourselves but for our environment. And secondly, that new technologies allow us to enhance our humanity, not diminish it, because otherwise we would just abandon them to the scrap heap that we now call mythology. Now, if you're skeptical about this, you might be thinking, okay, but look at all the destruction we've caused. The ozone layer hasn't fixed itself yet because of CFCs, and the Chinese are still up to something, and look at Elon Musk and his destruction of the environment, and all these other hundreds of lamentations. I say, yes, these are valid concerns, but the very fact that we have these concerns demonstrates our moral superiority as compared to the amorality of what has come before us, whose only tool of selection is death. So what does this all mean? I'm certainly not advocating, as many today do, that we should call up Prometheus and say, hey, look, this fire thing is nice, but it's too hot and we don't want it anymore. We should go back to banging rocks together because life was better at that time. No. I don't think anybody here would want that kind of life. And if you do, that option remains open. You can leave society and live as a caveman. Nobody will even know the difference. But like fire, like the printing press and the transistor, I want us to think of artificial intelligence as what it is, a tool created by us, for us. It cannot replace us because it is more dependent on us than we are on it. And it is one thing that can allow us to truly harness what makes us human and leave behind everything that makes life dull, mundane, and not worth living. Thank you.